Hi, my name is Samantha, and I'm currently a rising sophomore in the Management and Technology dual degree program at the University of Pennsylvania. I have a pretty multidisciplinary background, having worked with blockchain, AI, hardware, and chemistry. And so I'm really proud to announce that last month, I finally declared my engineering major to be in material science and engineering. Most people might seem like a very niche field, given that there are less than 20 of us in my year. However, I think very few people actually recognize the vast implications of material science. Back in the 1980s, a smartphone like this would have been about $14 million and be 14 meters tall. But today, with the power of materials advances, this technology is found in the pockets of over 3.5 billion people. Far beyond electronics, however, materials are, without a doubt, the hidden champions of healthcare, biotech, or energy innovations. And today, we're on the brink of a materials revolution. Traditionally, developing new materials has been a slow, painstaking process. Researchers would have to test thousands of materials one by one to find the properties they're looking for, making materials research incredibly expensive. But now, rapid advancements in AI have overcome this barrier, with scientists using powerful simulation techniques and machine learning algorithms to automate this process. So, ChatGPT isn't just great for homework, but also for increasing productivity for materials discovery. So, given all of this, what's stopping materials development and why do we never hear about any of this? We see that the barriers that persist in propelling innovation forward are no longer technical, but structural. What it comes down to is a lack of funding, with funding for materials being 0.06% of that for pharma research, limited collaboration in the discovery to product translation process with the current practice of small teams and black box thinking, and bias in the publishing habits of the research community towards only successes. At MatterDAO, we're bringing material science to the decentralized science movement. We're creating an ecosystem that allows scientists to openly share their research and have others contribute to it by leveraging Web3 primitives of trust, transparency, and provenance. With DeSci, we're able to solve these structural issues within materials research with democratized funding, worldwide collaboration, and open publication. Scientific funding can be enhanced by allowing the distribution of funds to be publicly determined and made transparent rather than being controlled by small, centralized research funding groups with long turnaround times. We also increase access to more diverse funding sources, from crowdfunding to quadratic donations, which essentially means that funding will be provided towards projects based on their necessity and potential for impact, rather than other metrics such as likelihood for success or H-index. Collaboration and access to translational support is also increased, as researchers are no longer limited to who they can work with by their funding organizations and home institutions. Better collaboration in the discovery to product translation process also allows for the integration of novel materials into functional devices with real-world application, rather than having valuable data and results go unutilized. And lastly, we create a culture of open access and publication, which is a benefit for the public, industry, and academia. Using the IP NFT framework, researchers are able to own the IP they generate and redistribute it as they wish. This means they can fundraise commercially without needing to patent early or create a startup, and collaborate on research tasks using data access control. Researchers are also incentivized to give back to the field through peer review work, as it's rewarding tokens and reputation rather than unpaid as it is currently. Furthermore, publication bias is removed, allowing people in the field to have a fuller picture of developments, including from unsuccessful efforts, as all steps are on-chain. Currently, the DeSci movement is dominated by biotech initiatives, funding research for longevity, cancer, women's health, and even hair loss. However, other areas of academia that experience extremely similar, if not exacerbated, issues to those in biotech, including materials, have yet to be brought into the picture. MatterDAO aims to be the first materials-focused DeSci project, and the first to bring the disconnected fields of Web3 and materials science together. As someone who has been involved with blockchain since 2020 and been involved with materials from the standpoints of a researcher, co-founder, and Team Canada Olympiad team member, I believe I'm uniquely positioned to pursue this project. Throughout the years, I've remained true to using blockchain as a vehicle for impact, and I'm excited to see how these two fields can empower each other. At MatterDAO, we believe that the promise and potential of materials is too great to be lost to research inefficiency. By aligning incentives among the research and commercialization communities, we can enable a collaborative world in funding and accelerating the future of materials development.